What I wanted to do with the assortment that I've brought to show you is tell you some of my favorites, show you what some of the products look like, and also give you a few tidbits of mine that I've discovered on while doing the diet. Now, you are allowed 2 servings of protein. You need to get a light white fish. You're not allowed fatty fish like salmon or tuna. Barramundi happens to be one of my favorites, and I discovered this while doing the protocol, the HCG, HA2CG. One of the ways that I cook it, which is like magic, is I saute it in a pan with veggie broth, and I put tomatoes in there. And that's your veggie and that's your protein. It's amazing. Now, a couple of the things that I think that you cannot live without are apple cider vinegar, Bragg's, which is an amino acid sauce that tastes like soy sauce. It is a soy-based sauce, and mustard. Love these things. I do things like I'll make my chicken, I'll cut it up into pieces, I'll put a little mustard on a lettuce leaf, and there I have my sandwich. And you know, 6 of these easily, 10 of these maybe with some cut up chicken and mustard. You feel really full. It's very, very satisfying. I wanted to show you the different varieties. One of the things that I guess get asked about a lot is the carbs, the crackers. The 2 things on the classic HCG diet that are allowed are grissini, which are fine little breadsticks, and Melba toast. Both of these are low calorie and they have no fat. You're allowed 1 of each of these, or 1 serving of each of these. I think it's 2 Melba toast, but you'll have to read the calories and the fat content. I've discovered that you can also use these, the wasa bread, and I think you can have 2 of these, but you'll want to look. I also love the Fin Crisp, and for those of you that are gluten sensitive, you can have the baked brown rice snaps. And these come in a couple different flavors, so definitely check your grocery store for these brown rice crackers. Because actually for the calories and the fat, you can have, I think 9 of these or 12 of these. It's wonderful. The fruits that are allowed are pretty much everything but bananas and pineapple, the high sugar fruit. A grapefruit is an amazing snack in the middle of the day. It's very refreshing, very delicious. It gives you that sweet flavor if you crave the sweets. Apples is also delicious, and you feel pretty like you're getting something substantial. Another thing to keep in mind is you can use lemon to season on everything. Lemon is kind of a neutral, so you can use it in warm water in the morning. You can cook your fish with lemon. I use it a lot. Don't forget the seasonings. Seasonings make your food taste good. A lot of people think, oh, how can I cook without oil? You can cook very easily. You can use veggie broth. You can use vinegar. I make a delicious chicken where I marinate it in the apple cider vinegar with mustard. You could put it on the barbecue if that works for you. You can oven roast it. Very, very nice. Salt and pepper, I use this amazing sea salt, which actually this is Himalayan pink salt, but I'll cut up a cucumber, slice it, put some salt on it. That's a really good snack, especially if you're hungry or you're working long hours. Sometimes you need a little snack in between, and cucumber is wonderful. I've made this chicken just to show you the same way as I normally would make the fish. I sauteed little chicken tenders. As you could see, these are small servings. They're skinless, boneless. I sauteed it in vegetable broth, and then I put a can of diced tomatoes, organic oven roasted diced tomatoes, and that's with a little bit of basil, and that's delicious, and that's your meal. If you're on the 500 calorie, you would have 2 chicken tenders. If you're on the 1,000 calorie, you can have 3 or 3.5. Depending on how big they are. You'll want to have a scale to weigh your food. Very, very important. Okay, 2 other things I want to bring to your attention. You're allowed some artificial sweetener, but the only kind that you're allowed is stevia or xylitol. You can get it in a powder. You can get stevia in a powdered form, and you can get stevia in a liquid form. Stevia also comes with a little bit of flavoring. You can get it in a vanilla flavor. They sell quite a few on the internet. chocolate, vanilla. You can put it in your tea if you want, herb tea, even green tea. It also comes, stevia comes in a powder like this if you want to cook with it. I also use a lot of cinnamon just for that flavoring. And there are quite a number of recipes in your booklet. You're going to see some recipes. You can go online and get recipes. There are also some alternatives if you do not eat meat. There are some vegetarian alternatives that you can find in the booklet. You can also find them online. And another thing that you want to keep in mind is that you don't get to mix your veggies in your meal, so you only get one. So you want to make, like if you steam your broccoli, you can put lemon on it, you can put some brags on it. You want to really utilize your seasonings so that you feel very satisfied. There is I'm showing here green tea. You can have coffee. Like I said, you can have a little bit of milk in the morning if you'd like. You'll want to drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. And there is something out there that's just amazing, and it's totally allowed, and that's called Miracle Noodles. These are made from a root vegetable. What it's called is konjac root, I believe. And they're actually fiber. These little noodles have no calories, no fat, and they have really no taste. So they pick up the taste of anything that you cook them with. They come like this in the refrigerated section of your grocery store. There's two kinds of Miracle Noodles, so you want to make sure not to get the one with tofu unless you're on maintenance. The Miracle Noodle with only the konjac root has no calories and no fat. So you can cook these according to the package directions. It comes in angel hair, it comes in a fettuccine, it comes in a rice, and you can put them with tomatoes, you can put them with your steamed broccoli, you can put them with your chicken, your fish, any kind of veggie alternative. There are some people who don't eat chicken or meat, and you can substitute with cottage cheese. You can substitute non-fat cottage cheese. You can also substitute, I think, with egg whites. So all of that information is not only in your booklet, but also you can find all kinds of recipes online. But I encourage you to explore, use your seasonings, kind of step outside your box, and you will enjoy.